Don't matter your background, your history, don't matter nothing. This is why I love this industry. It makes you independent. The reason why I'm able to empower our community so aggressively, or go on Fox News or NBC, or walk away from Sotheby's Realty, the world's biggest real estate company, and do all what I do, nobody pays me but me. I create my own money. I don't need a corporate sponsor. I don't need a corporation to back me. I can do what I want, how I want to do it, because I do this and I do it legitimately. So here's one way. The other way in this no cash, no credit model is that if you are savvy enough, have relationships enough, and know the business, you can leverage these people, their money, to be partners, and you actually buy this real estate with them, with their money, but you leverage your expertise and your sweat equity as ownership in the equation. So you can buy real estate with their cash or their credit, but you still get a piece of the deal because of your value in the deal. But you gotta create value for yourself. You gotta know what you're talking about, what you're doing, and be legit. So this is called real estate wholesaling. The other angle is simply being what we call flipping, right? Which most of you are aware of. Again, these are very simple business models. Like I'm talking about, teenagers get it. It's not hard at all. And the average wholesale deal, you make about $5,000. You can make up to any amount of money. You can make $100,000, $200,000 on one deal. If you sign a contract on the right property and your investors are interested, you can make that kind of money on any deal. So let's talk about flipping. Flipping is just like this, same thing. It's you find properties that make sense, you contract them, you buy them, you then sell it to a family or an investor or whomever, and you flip it and you make a bunch of money. Usually, if you buy it right. Simple as that. Buy low, sell high. Market, find deals, find leads, buy those deals, renovate them if they need renovation, put them back on the market, sell them for more. That's it. You find a t-shirt, it's $5, put your logo on it, go sell it for $20, just made $15. Same thing, it's not hard. This is business 101, basics. The hardest part about it, you're supposed to set yourself up first and then go do business. And so that same question, I can give you a recommendation on it, but that same question should be something you sit down with your attorney on your team about what you should be doing. See, those are the things that legitimize you, is that right now you're doing business, but you're not set up as a businesswoman, which is going to hinder you from doing effective business, because now you're just you trying to do some business, which is one of the things that happen. That's why I say I don't teach it from a standpoint of being anybody can get lucky and contract a deal and make some money. Anybody can get lucky and find a property, your aunt, your boyfriend's cousin, whoever, whatever, is losing the property, you contracted it, you did whatever, you made $30,000, $20,000, $10,000. Anybody can get lucky on this. But can you do this 3 times a month, every month? Can you do it 5 times a month, every month, from anywhere in the country? That's the thing. In order to create business, you got to create systems. In order to have systems, you got to have a strategy, you got to have a team. So you got to learn how to do the business the right way. Because if you don't validate yourself. So if someone wants to do business with Queen, they're going to ask her, well, where's your business cards? What's the name of your company? Where's your address? What's your website? I know you're getting it all done, but getting those things done first allow you to do business at a higher level and be able to excel, which you already know. So flipping, same thing. And then the ultimate strategy, right? The reason why we build capital through wholesaling, through flipping, etc. The ultimate strategy is what we call buy and hold. And that's simply you buying properties, they make sense. Single families, multi-families, apartment buildings, whatever it is, you start building your portfolio, and all you want is the cash flow, rental income. Because the goal is as simple as this, right? If you look at, like, one of the first things I didn't even cover, my bad. I tell everyone to get a monthly budget, right? So we have a free budget we're going to give you. If you guys text the word corner class, all lowercase, to 44222. We'll send you a monthly budget, weekly budget, daily budget, and our Wealth DNA kit. The important part about having a budget is it'll let you know where you need to scale back on, what you can change around, move around, and what you spend monthly. Because your goal, your first goal should be what we call lifestyle freedom, they call financial freedom, is if you can get enough properties, enough rental income, enough cash flow, enough residual income to pay for your current lifestyle, you then can have the freedom to go do what the hell you want. So if you know you make $5,000 a month, or you want to make $7,000 a month to live comfortably, or $9,000, or it can be $15,000, then you know you need X amount of units, whether it be a multi-family, single, or a combination of anything, that bring you in enough cash flow to hit 5 properties, bring you $1,000 a month each, or 7 duplexes that bring you in $15,000 a month, or whatever it is. Then you manage by somebody else. Then you start to create a lifestyle on autopilot. Why these properties are going up in value? Why you're getting tax advantages? And this is what our goal is. Your goal is to be, this is how you can live your passion. You could do whatever it is you want to do, that be an actor or community activism or raise your kids in the country, whatever you want to do. You simply create income for yourself by owning rental properties, creating a system around you, and a business. I ain't talking about a 2-bit hustle, a business in which your business can make money for you. I just said earlier, we just acquired 2 properties and we're on our way to acquiring 5 properties in the last 2 weeks, which is not a lot. But the point of it is that out of all properties that we're acquiring, I didn't see any of them yet. Haven't stepped foot in one of them. And don't plan to, don't need to. So I have all the people on the ground that I need to have to feel comfortable about acquiring these properties. Knowing their renovation cost, knowing their ARV, which is after repair value, knowing what I can sell it for, knowing what it rents for, knowing what my ROI is going to be. I can do all that from home in my boxer shorts and flip-flops. That's when you start to run your business. And so that's what we want to be able to show you guys. So the point is, one thing I realized as I've been teaching this and doing this, is we want all the information today. We want microwave. We want oatmeal. We want instant. It don't work like that. I can't teach you how to be a car mechanic in a 2-hour seminar. I can't teach you how to be a car mechanic or a barber or a chef in a 7-hour seminar. You're not going to learn how to be a good real estate investor in 1 corner class. Not in 6 corner classes. It's too much information. I can go on for days talking about all the angles and opportunities, from home equity lines to hard money loans, to private lenders, to selling your LLC when you wholesale, as opposed to selling your contract, to ways you can flip and defer taxes, to private partnerships, to how you have multiple LLCs and each LLC is owned by LLC. It's too much information and getting real training if you want to do this for real. If you just want to be a homeowner, all you gotta do is go get pre-qualified, find a realtor. We have a new book coming out called Lord of My Land, where we'll break it down 5 steps to homeownership. We have our current book, Hip Hop to Homeowners. You guys can get today. We have that here, autographed copy if you want, or you can get it online at jay-morrison.net. It'll show you the basics of homeownership. That's easy. That's child's play. We just ain't up to it yet. But if you want to learn how to build wealth through real estate, and I always assume everybody knows my story, but I got into this, I wasn't passed down any properties. My parents didn't do this. My mother was a babysitter, and she had a paper route, a newspaper route. My biological father left when I was 3 months old. My stepfather came in when I was about 3 years old and was serving 7 years in prison for robbery. He came home and started working for county recycling. So I didn't come from any kind of wealth. We grew up on free lunch and food stamps and welfare. I dropped out of high school at 15. Started selling dope at 15. Racked up 3 felonies and 2.5 years in prison by 25. But I entered this industry and figured it out and became a multi-millionaire doing just this. with no college education. So my point is, this is for everybody. Coaching clients, I forgot how it came up, but we were talking and she was just saying something about investing in herself or whatever the case is. Actually, no, it was Sam. It was another one of my coaching clients, Sam. He's been working with my company and he's been doing some sales work for us, right? Because he's a sales guy, but he wants to do real estate on the side. And so I was going to give him a discount for my coaching. I was like, Sam, I want to bless you, give you a discount. He's like, nah, Jay. He's like, I ain't like that. I want to pay. He said, you help me make money? I want to make money. He said, if I'm not willing to invest in myself, how can I invest in real estate? I was like, yo, that's a damn good point. Many of us don't want to invest in ourselves, but say we want to invest in real estate. And you can't invest in you. How you going to invest in the property? You ain't investing in no property. You won't even invest in yourself, your biggest asset. So I want to give you guys three ways in which you can learn, be trained, be mentored, or engage us. So the first way, which is immediate, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're having our Day with Jay bootcamp. We have breakfast at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Then we go tour 2 properties, and I'll walk you through properties and show you how to evaluate properties the Jay way, like a boss. And I'll show you what your contractor should be looking for and the way you can set your business up, right? So we're going to do 2 property tours tomorrow, breakfast, and after that we're going to do a private session, not outside, inside in the air condition. I'm going to teach for 3 or 4 hours, private lessons on how to set your business up and how to evaluate deals, all right? So if you want to do our boot camp tomorrow, you a $75, which is like 33%, $75 discount. Just put in, I'm not sure it's lowercase or capital. You gotta try, it's lowercase? Okay. Somebody already did it, see? Put in BWS 75, like Black Wall Street, BWS 75 for your discount for our boot camp tomorrow. That's 8 hours with me. Typically, if anyone of my caliber does a day like that, it's gonna be $1,500 to $3,000 for an all-day boot camp, which is well worth it for the amount of information you're gonna get. Ours is a fraction of that. So you guys have an opportunity to do that and invest in yourselves. Also, for those of you who don't know, we have our online school, the Jay-Morrison-Academy. We teach residential real estate, how to start your business, how to evaluate deals, how to find leads, how to negotiate your deals, how to build your team. We teach all areas of financing, hard money, private money, conventional loans, FHA loans. We teach buying and flipping and buying and holding. And we teach commercial real estate. And we teach business startup. We teach self-mastery. We teach credit mastery, personal and business credit. And we have a stocks and finance course. All in one school. And on August 1st, we're rolling out the new JMA on August 1st with all these courses that you guys can get, right? All is 6 courses, not all taught by me. I teach the residential real estate and commercial course. Will Roundtree teaches our credit course. Then we have our stocks and finance course. Our business startup is taught by Roberta Husky. And then we have our self-mastery course taught by myself and Rico Smith. So you're gonna get 6 courses, over 156 lessons that also come with bi-weekly mentorship calls. Meaning every other week you get on the phone with me and ask me whatever you want to ask me about your business. You guys can register today with a discount. By noon Monday, we're doing a special discount. You get all 6 courses for the price of 1 course. Right? Our new course pricing is an 18-month course. You can get the whole course, all lessons, and you're part of our national student community or international student community. You get all that and a bunch of archive calls, like 100 and something archive phone calls from all our mentorship calls. It's just an extraordinary amount of information and training. Is that 625? 7? Sure?
Yeah, it's not June.
Oh, 7. Yeah. My bad. 7 July 25th. 12 p.m. noon Eastern Time. You got till noon Eastern Time on Monday to sign up with this code to get all 6 lessons for the price of 1 for our 18-month one-on-one coaching. Where I sit down with you, do a blueprint call with you, look at your finances, your network, your credit, your goals, and I'll personally map out a strategy and a blueprint for you. And that's just is what it is. So for our coaching visit jay-morrison.net and you can apply for the one-on-one coaching. You have access to all of our deals that we get. We get really good deals. Our latest deal I just got Friday is a single family house that I'm getting for $26,000 that's worth $90,000. It needs $5,000 in work.
Wow.
So I'll be in it for $31,000, it's worth $90,000. And it gets $900 a month in rent. So, and guess what? I didn't ask for it, I didn't market it, I just got a text message. Because I set my business and my brand up the right way. I don't hang out signs. I don't do nothing. I just be me. I just do this. And I get organic business because I've been so consistent and legitimate and viable and authentic in my business. I do good business. People bring me business. And people love what I stand for, and I get blessed for it. That's the same thing I want to show you. You follow your passion, and you set your brand up the right way, and then the deal that I'm getting, I'm just sending a wire. I'm sending a wire with the money, and my team knows what to do. I don't gotta go out there, like, I come out in the heat and sweat for y'all, for us. I get manicures, I don't do manual labor. This is not what I'm into. Not knocking anybody that does, nothing wrong with that. It's not what I'm into. So, these are just opportunities, right? This is our one-on-one coaching. If you want to talk about one-on-one coaching today, you can reach out to Mashard in the back with the blue shirt. He can speak to you about our one-on-one coaching. If you have questions about the academy, you can speak to Christopher Darden right there, the green shirt. And then our day with Jay tomorrow will start at 9:30 in the morning. So I done taught a 4-hour class earlier today, a 2-hour class right now outside the sun. I'm doing 8 hours tomorrow. That's the kind of dedication and commitment you gotta have to your business and your purpose, which we call outworking the work. And when you can outwork the work and you that dedicated, you ain't gonna do nothing but win. I can't help but win because my effort is extraordinary. And I've been blessed to have a great team. Look at all team member, 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 team member. And the other ones go. Team member, attorney. Flew all the way from Chicago. That's our general counsel, our attorney. Here on our corner class. That's our vice president. So what I'm trying to say is that that's what I believe in. I didn't go to business school. I didn't go to community college for it. But I was been blessed in the last 11 years to have learned enough on how to create a strong business infrastructure. And that's what I want to give back to us, because that's what we need. We need infrastructure. We need organization. And so these are ways you can engage us. I want to do a question and answer session with you all real quick. Anybody has any questions? And then we can wrap up and get out of the humidity. Any questions though? Yes, sir.
Basically, I bought my house about 9 years ago, but I bought it as a living, it's a Cape Cod.
Gotcha.
It cost me about $8,000.
Okay.
But now I'm like, wait a minute, I need to get some more residual income. So the problem that I'm having is because I already, because I already got a $180,000 house. It's kind of hard to get a loan to buy.
We tell ourselves no before we give ourselves a chance for yeah. And so my suggestion to you would be, on face value, not knowing the whole situation, but one, there's an opportunity. I don't know I don't know enough about you. I don't know your credit, I don't know your assets or anything. But one thing you can simply do is, one, look at what the equity is in your house and look at tapping into that equity as a potential down payment on an investment property. You can move out of that house if you wanted to and rent that out, and then go buy a multifamily as an owner-occupied property. You go get a quadplex or duplex owner-occupied while you rent the other one out, so that lease to prove it. And then go move from that one and get more interest income. And then move out of that one and go get a single family again. And now you got your old one, that one, and another one. There's a lot of angles to this, not that hard. But I also would encourage you to do one of these. Get the education. You want to do it. You know you want to invest in real estate. Don't guess. Go to the plug. Simple as that. Learn the skills. But that's what I would do on face value though. Sit down with a mortgage broker and find out different strategies or programs, guidelines. Anybody else? Q&A? We all good? All right, well, I appreciate everybody for coming out. I do want to get a group photo if we can. But thank you all for having me again in Baltimore and everybody coming out on a Saturday. And we appreciate you. That's good.